Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. I want to show you what this is. This is a hay bale, round bale, and we're going to spend the night sleeping in it. Now, why would we do this? Well, got a story to tell you. Let's turn around to a little bit more light though. More time. Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. I'm going to tell you a story my grandfather told me a long time ago. I am 52. My grandfather died when he was in his late 60s, maybe early 70s. And I was in my 20s when he died. So let's do the math on that. So I was in my 20s when he died, let's say 25, and he was, let's say 70, and I'm 52 now, so add 32 more years, so that would put, how long ago it was, okay, so in the late 1930s, late 20s, early 30s actually. My grandfather was a little bitty boy, and I want to tell you a story my grandfather told me a long time ago. He grew up at the tail end of the Depression, a poor little kid in Double Springs, Alabama, and they did not have much to eat at all. That's my hand. And one of the ways he made sure that he ate was he would go to all the revivals and the church socials. Now, for him to do that, he would have to walk. And he would walk and walk and walk. And he told me sometimes he would walk 10 or 12 miles one way to a church revival. And I'd say, Granddaddy, why would you do that? And he'd laugh, and he'd say, he always called me baby boy. He'd say, well, baby boy, you go to the churches, they feed you. And I thought, oh, now I understand completely. And so he said that sometimes the revivals would run late, and he would be walking home, and he would find a pasture with a hay bale. These aren't like round bales. They would take a big long pole, push it into the ground, and then pile the hay up, and then they would hold on to the pole and step it down, and then they would fork more hay until they had an honest to goodness hay bale. And you could contour it to where the water actually runs off of it, so it's pretty dry and pretty warm. And he said he would dig out a hole in a hay bale, and he would crawl inside and go to sleep. And he said that, or he would either find a nice patch of trees in a pasture where the cows haven't eaten it down yet, and he would crawl in there and he would go to sleep. I said, well, what would you do? He said, I'd take my jacket off and put it over me, and I would sleep. And he said sometimes I took my boots off and used them for a pillow. He said, and I would sleep like that. And I said, well, what about your parents? What would they do? And he said, my mom and my dad were glad that they didn't have to feed me that. I thought, wow, that's pretty good. That's some stuff. So that is actual SHTF. So what I'm going to do tonight, since I got this round bale hanging out here, and I figured we'll throw a blanket down. We're going to sleep in the round bale, see what it's like for a night. And the pictures you saw just a while ago, the video you saw a few minutes ago, was that round bale. And my wife is laughing. She thinks it's interesting and crazy. And my German Shepherds are going to be sad because this will be their first night sleeping outside at night. So it will be eventful, and we're gonna probably have a flashlight and a sidearm and a blanket, and probably wrap up in the tarp, maybe a bottle of water, and we'll see. We'll do a few videos, but you can see it's 8 o'clock here, and it's actually quite dark right now. And over by the chicken pen, and we'll just make a night of it. What kind? Hope it don't rain. So, there we go. Pitchfork and a stick. Got a bottle of water and a pistol, flashlight, camcorder. 2 scaredy dogs. And it's almost bedtime. I do have a ground cloth and a pillow. Okay guys, not too bad, and I'll spin you around. This is the tarp that we use to cover the hay bale, and you can see it is not watertight. If anything, it will provide for ventilation, I guess. So, alright, we're going to rack out. Talk to you later. Hey guys, Darren here. Well, it was an eventful night sleeping in a hay bale with my friends, who turned out to be 100-pound babies. I've already gotten up, got coffee going in the house. It was entirely doable. 3 things I would recommend for sleeping in a hay bale: Benadryl, coffee, and a hot shower. It was comfortable. Good God, was it scratchy and itchy. And itchy and scratchy. So, that's about it. Going inside, coffee should be just about ready. Take care of you people, guys. And just think, my grandfather, when he was 10, 12, would walk all that way and sleep in a hay bale just to get a good meal at the end of the Depression.